Can you hear me? Please tell me this is working now. Can you hear me? Alright, finally. Alright, now when I switch to the overlay, let me know this is working now. Please tell me this is working now. Can you hear me? Alright, finally. Alright, now when I switch to the overlay, let's do this. Please tell me this is working now. Can you hear me? Alright, Alright, testing. Alright, I think we're good now. Anyways, I hope we're good. Anyways, that was turned out to be a little more challenging than I was hoping it would be. But anyways, chat, I hope everybody is doing well. We are finishing the regular season at Cal. Let's hope we can finish the year with a win.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake.
All right, Chad, here we go.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Yukon Huskies, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Yukon will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. No shot to return that one. Boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
Forgot to look to see their play style.
Offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse. Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose.
I'm surprised he caught that.
Last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Under fire.
Let's go.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So UConn's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented.
I don't know what play call I just called, but hold on, chat. One momento, por favor. All right.
Back in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh boy. Oh, let's go, Sneed. Was that Sneed or Wilson? That was Wilson.
Plenty for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
I thought that was going to be an interception.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a
Yeah, chat.
The
Oh.
Huskies will
Hold on.
snap it on 1st and 10.
I think my mic might have been a little loud.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Out of bounds right at the
First down, baby.
20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
But how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Absolutely
nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. UConn tries to move the chains on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in the game's 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. He just threw.
I hesitated too much on that.
Is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for the touchdown Huskies. First points of the day are on the board. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
You got to pump it up.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the tight end.
It's right up the seam. He's wide open.
Really good
Son of a
job
nutcracker.
to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Wiley. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Golden Bears.
But how we doing, Chad?
After that big pickup on 1st down. They just keep firing. Right on the money.
See, like, CPU always makes those catches. My guys never make those catches, like when contact is made.
1st and 10 from the 34.
I don't get it.
To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle.
Then again, sometimes not much makes sense with this game.
It will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in
Nice whiff tackle.
Golden Bears. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times...
Well, I just got to respond here now.
Thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UConn going back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Frazier. Picks up the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
He's brought down at the 34. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up.
Yeah.
You'll take 4
Oh,
yards on
4
1st
yards,
down
still
every
pretty good.
time. 2nd and 6.
I'll take it.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle.
Let's go, Porter.
Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in.
Let's
Touchdown,
go.
UConn. The offense puts up
Let's
6
go.
for that trip to the end zone.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. They're trailing by just 4 to FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets open down the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Golden Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
My defense is like Swiss cheese right now.
With a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a minute and talk about Cap. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year,
my defense is not off to a good start.
We're through 1, and what a back and forth battle.
It's kind of surprising that Cal is 4-7
right
right now.
Stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete.
Clearly, that was not a good defensive play call.
Touchdown, Cal!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The UConn offense goes back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Burton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. He's looking deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and
That was not a good read by me there.
Last week was great for this young man, but man, again showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Sorry, I was just kind of looking at some of my audio stuff.
UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down.
So forgive me.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Let's go, Lockridge. Let's go, baby.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed.
Chat, please let me know if there's any issues with the audio.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
The play action fake. Touchdown, Husky. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
It's kind of funny. Each team now has had 3 possessions. I've scored all 3 of mine.
This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's frustrating.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Johnson wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Marshall. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge.
How does my guy not?
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Wiley. Slithers into space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
What's up, Brew Crew?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
All right.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Burton. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Huskies with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Let's go, Fleming.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Well, at least they used up one time.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Sticks it in his belly. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Curious, are they going to decline it or accept it?
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Pick 6.
Come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Snags it inside the 20.
Why does every freaking game my secondary allows at least one huge play?
After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
Icing them didn't really work.
Down the boulevard.
Clearly.
That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of
please let me know
grass,
if
and
there's
they've
any
still
issues with
racked
the
up
audio,
big
whether
plays.
it's
Man
my
or
audio or
zone, pick your
game
poison.
audio.
Or
I really
lay some
appreciate it.
blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't
Since I was
do
having
anything
audio
against the
issues the
maulers
first, like,
on
15
that
minutes of
offensive line.
this stream.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UConn going back to work on offense. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking
Chad, I hope
for to get
everybody's
this
doing
drive
well.
rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Brings into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This UConn offense really has it going.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I'm curious.
You can do that. I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it play at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short.
So freaking bad this season.
They'll
Sure,
try the run.
part of it's
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Plays that I've called.
And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Talent.
They'll try to run for it. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown Huskies! And the stomping has commenced. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Defense the rest of the way, and
Rushes on him, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Pressure coming. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that
What's
catch.
up, Coach?
Third down in this offense
Guy,
already.
how is the audio?
Trouble. They could really use a
The
conversion.
first like 15
not
minutes
to
of the
mention
stream,
multiple
I had
scores.
some audio issues.
Zings it
I just wanna
complete
make
to
sure.
the right. What a play
Like,
by this
is
defense,
the audio
and they
too
stop
loud,
him short.
too
It'll be
low
fourth
for
down.
either me or the game?
The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so
All right. Let me. All right, oh, here, let me watch run. All right, I think I tried turning it down
to get to the ground. That's why you
Let me
blitz.
know
That's
if
why you bring
there's-
pressure.
if it's better,
That's why you bring more
worse,
guys in the box so you can get him
or the
before he
same.
gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
How was that?
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Cal now gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Especially since my receiver was in front of him. Corner.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter.
I don't have anything going on for until like noon, so I was like, screw it, I'll just play my game right now.
This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensive.
Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a
49
and long.
We got to get at least half this here for me to even consider going for it on 4th.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15.
Now both offenses are kind of stalling out a little bit here.
After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback is thinking to
like
himself,
when I scheduled
get an
Cal,
NIL
I thought
deal
they
at
would
some
be
restaurant
better
so I
than
can
4
take
and
my
7.
offensive line out.
It's crazy because they're like 81s
because I
across
don't think
the
they
board.
like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paid, Chum.
And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiley. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
But, Coach Wick, how are you doing, Miguel?
They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way.
It is kind of
make
weird
sure that
only streaming on
stays
YouTube
loose.
right
He's
now.
been busy. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Burton. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
I'm doing it.
Looking
Just
downfield on 1st
tired
down.
right now.
That's caught. It's Porter. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
By the receiver.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now,
413
you're
yards
gonna
now
be
or
charged
something,
with
and
having to find answers to try to
that's
slow this guy
fucking
down. Today
freaking
we've seen this defense try
14
blitzing,
games
zone
worth for,
coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Oh,
Catch
he
the ball.
had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make
What are you up
such
to
a
today?
big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had...
Touchdown, UConn. And they take it in for 6
7
points.
passing touchdowns in one game. That's
Like a Thanksgiving
20 games
turkey.
worth for a certain
They're
somebody.
just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get...
All right, I think time to put my backup offensive guys in the game here. Oh, I forgot I have my stream up on. No, I hear you on that. What the heck?
Quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
This game was
We gotta figure
28-20
something out. We
at
gotta try to do
halftime.
something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hillstead. Caught in the backfield, it's Weiland. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll ride his man on the option.
What?
Now the toss.
No freaking
They
way.
get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And the
So he was
defense
gonna
makes an
drop that.
immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab down the middle.
See what I mean?
And
CPU
there
always makes
was
those
lots of
catches.
space as he gets it to
I
the
don't think
39-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are
I'm glad I'm
threatening.
playing my backups right now.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this
Clearly,
offense, which has
I
been
need as
flatlined in the second half. Here's first
much
and 10. Makes the grab on the
development as
back.
possible.
Found a
on and
little
off
bit
the
of room
field.
to operate, but he'll be
Especially
stopped
on the
just short of the
defensive
first
line.
down. The Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to wear down this defense, the 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. They'll run the sneak for it.
Get out of here.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive.
Throws toward the end zone.
Thought he was going to
And
QB
it's
sneak that
incomplete,
again.
and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
I'm still waiting for that CC McNair merch to drop. The living legend.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down.
Badgers are down 28-7 to Minnesota at home. Oh my god.
Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got
Yeah,
nothing
Luke
after the
Fickle
catch.
has destroyed the
Huskies
program in
had this
IRL
offense
and
rolling.
in the video game.
They go to the ground. Pass to first
So
down,
glad that
marker is
Jennifer
still running.
Mnuchin,
And
or
he's
however you
brought
say her
down
last
after a
name,
nice gain.
left for
It's
Columbia.
a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard
Now we just need Fickle and
line.
McIntosh to go. Hopefully she can take both of them with her.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down.
First down for the offense.
I'm still learning about like streaming here on YouTube. Mainly because it's like I'm not used to it, you know, because it's like the last, whatever, 5-6 years that I've
Looking to throw
put
on first
my
down.
focus on Twitch.
They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker.
Yeah,
and
no,
a
I saw
really
that.
Nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. UConn is now threatening in the red zone.
It's like, I think sacks, the yardage on sacks, I mean, I kind of have mixed feelings on it, because, I mean, I guess technically it could be a rushing yard, but at the same time, it's like, it's not really a rushing yard, you know, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird how they do it.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy
I don't know, do you-
completion, but good job tackling.
Coach
not
Wick, as a
allowing him to get
viewer,
first down.
do you prefer watching live streams on Twitch or on YouTube? I think I like watching live streams on Twitch better, but I like watching VODs and everything else on YouTube better.
keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebacker.
Touchdown, Husky!
All right, I'll put all my other backup offensive people in. I guess might as well just put all the backup defensive guys in too.
They add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's like, I think YouTube is the
And
best.
that might
In
be
general, I
the
think YouTube is
dagger.
the best, and
They
then Twitch is
pushed the
number
lead
2.
out, and they are now setting their sights on their
But
12th straight win.
like I'm just
Pure
referring to like in
domination all
general.
game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical
But yeah, it's like
down and distances,
if we're getting into
situationally
like
all up and
specifics,
down
like
the
live
field.
streams, like I think
This
I prefer
defense has
Twitch,
had
but,
no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
yeah, like I said, I think like
Cal
watching
gets it back. The
VODs.
sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to this. Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I just need to get used to YouTube.
Back to
a little
throw.
more.
It's Hillstead.
Like put more effort into it.
Makes the catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down.
I completely misplayed
At
that
the
one.
40, there he goes.
That's on me, not
And he
not on my
crosses the
back.
goal
That's
line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I was pitching a shutout in the second half.
For this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board.
At least it's
not all bad.
the weather's
The studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
now
Guys, wanted
compared
to get you a quick update on a
was
game
on Thursday
happening
and
in the
Friday.
MAC. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 10 over Western Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
But how's the fam? How's
Clock
Jackson?
stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout.
How's
in this
my
offense,
boy
just
Drew?
A couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. The give from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Grabs it in the middle. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Golden Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first.
Probably going to get burned since it's my backups, but...
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. UConn going back to work on offense. With this
I think
big cushion,
Michigan and
they're
Ohio
working with
State
Jesse. They're
were
ready to
1-2.
send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out
So,
here
I
on
think
the road,
Ohio State
fight the
won.
crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
So I'm
Just
curious.
dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's a mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
I'm curious what the rankings are going to be like. It's kind of funny. Like, I have my stream up, obviously, on my PC. It's literally like 20 seconds delayed from real time.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now we're going to call a timeout with 2 seconds left. We'll try to kick the field goal here.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominated.
Cal played a good
You've got to
first
give the
half.
coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you, my guy. I think this is my first 12-0 season of the 3 years. Usually I throw like 1,000 interceptions in a game and choke it away. Kind of like Brew Crew in his game against UTEP. Both games against UTEP. Last year and this year. It's all either like Temple, FAU, Tulane, or UAB. think Louisiana Tech was up big when I saw, so he's gonna probably play La Tech in the CUSA title. Then it's like if Boise State and San Jose State lose, and then these 4 teams win, it's gonna be one of 6 teams that you'll play. That's crazy. Oh, and then I forgot to look at the prestigious MAC. It'll either be Buffalo or Central Michigan. See, have they posted scores yet for any of the games? No. Just the 3 of us that have played so far. So, Coach Wick, it's up to you now, my guy. But we'll see. I kind of changed, like, changed some of the overlays for, like, just YouTube or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, like, the sooner the better, as long as, it's not like, as long as you're not waiting until, like, Saturday to play. That's kind of my main thing is, like, don't make us wait, like 5 days for us to advance, like, yeah, just let me know when you're thinking of going. If you do stream today, like, let me know when you're thinking of going live. Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised we're starting stream at, what time did I start? Like 9:12 or something? Have 8 views? This is, I think, only my 3rd ever live stream on this channel. I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised with that. I know, like, in the grand scheme of things, that it's not much. It's like there's only 2 watching right now. But yeah. Like, I'm excited to kind of focus a little more on YouTube. Like, I'm still obviously gonna, stream off Twitch. But yeah, I kind of want to put a little more effort and focus onto YouTube as well. I just need to kind of get a little more comfortable and a little more knowledgeable when it comes to, like, the streaming on YouTube here. So, because it took like 15 minutes or whatever for me to fix the audio today. Like, I don't know if it was something I did on my end or if it was like a OBS or YouTube or what issue, but anyways, on that note, we are gonna get off here. I'm gonna probably get some food here and then work my life away for a few hours and then hopefully get some sleep. And then, hopefully, before I get some sleep, hopefully watch the living legend Coach Wick, Coach John Wick. Stream. I don't know how to do shoutouts on YouTube. I don't even know if I can. I'm gonna go to your. I'm gonna actually Google that right now. Let me check this out there. I might have to. What? I have to download like the streaming software for this. Yeah. We'll pass on that. Hopefully, don't. I don't know whatever. So these commands work. Okay, so that stream allowance clearly does not. Oh, maybe do I have to give them a? Maybe I have to mod them. See what I mean about having to try to learn? There, now, oh, it would help if I could spell. Hey, okay, that's what I had to do is make it mod. All right, now. While you're in here. I'm gonna try this out here. All right. Okay, that clearly did not work. No. Or at least it kind of. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have to figure out the shout out command for YouTube here. But at least I kind of got it figured out here. A little, somewhat. Anyways, Coach Wick, my guy, thanks for hanging out and coming in. And I know Brew Crew popped in earlier. Thank you. You're welcome. It's sorry that the shout out. I'm kind of see what I mean though about trying to learn, YouTube. But you're welcome, my guy. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And anybody else that tuned in, thank you. Make sure subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't or if you haven't already, it's free. Like the live, like all the videos of mine that you watch. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, we're on the YouTube grind. So any support, follows or subscribers in YouTube terminology and likes and all that stuff, that goes a long way and really helps me out. So I would really appreciate all of that. I don't know when we'll go live next. But yeah, it's at least we got the regular season out of the way here. So now it's on to the conference championship and games and bowl games / playoff games. So hopefully we all can make. I mean, Brew Crew's not gonna make it to the playoff now. But hopefully Coach Wick and I make it, and then we're on opposite sides of the bracket. Because I really don't want to. If I play you in the playoff, I want it to be in the national championship. So, I don't really want to play you before then. But anyways, chat, we're getting out of here. We're gonna get some food, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time. All right, be good, everybody.